Guess what? The Christmas extravaganza is here. Let's go. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Courtney. Today's video is all things Christmas. You're gonna get a little bit of everything in today's video, from DIY gift ideas to a little bit of baking fun, to showing you my gingerbread kitchen, to wrapping hacks, to stocking stuffer ideas, gift ideas. I've crammed it all in today's video, so let's get this party started. Let's kick this video off with a little bit of decoration inspiration. A lot of you guys have been wanting to see my gingerbread themed kitchen. I will say that I started working on this kitchen in 2016. So everything you see in today's video has been a long process of buying things, making things, and making it what it is. I can't wait for you to see it. So let's check it out.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Are you ready for a really fun Christmas baking idea? Let's head to my kitchen. For this baking treat, you want to grab your favorite cake mix. Now, I will be using gingerbread, but I do plan to make another version with chocolate cake mix because you can do all the toppings and things related to hot cocoa. I'll explain that in a minute. The star of the show, though, are these silicone teacup liners. Now, I picked these up in a 12-pack on Amazon, and they come with some plastic saucers. Now, the key here is that they are plastic saucers and you don't want to stick those in your oven. But it does make it super cute because you can pull these silicone cupcakes out of the oven, let them cool, and then actually serve them in the silicone liner with the little saucer. You also want to grab your favorite toppings, sprinkles, icing, little embellishments. You could make little chocolates to put on there. You definitely could go a whole hot cocoa vibe if you use chocolate cake mix and get the marshmallows and crushed peppermint. But if you don't have those silicone things, you certainly could just use regular liners, and then after they've cooled, just add some little cardstock handles. You want to mix up your cake mix and get it ready to go, and then put it all into your silicone molds and bake as directed on the box. Once your cupcakes are all baked, you just make sure you let them cool completely, and then you're ready to start decorating. So I've grabbed my piping bag. I've grabbed my little tools to kind of help me with piping. If you do any kind of baking or use a piping bag at all, highly recommend these. I'll link them down below and show you how to use it. And then I like to use a cup to help fill in or to help fill the piping bag. It just makes it a lot easier to fill those up. So here's how to use these little piping things. You want to stick this little plastic part down into your piping bag after you've trimmed the tip, and then you take your tip and the other little cap and you literally just squeeze it on, and it just makes it so much easier. You don't end up having, you know, too much coming out the sides and all that good stuff. And then, like I said, I just pop my piping bag into the cup and then fill it up with some icing. And at this point, it's just decorating. So you can just swirl it on there, add your sprinkles, add your little embellishments, add whatever you want to. But by the time it's done, it just looks like this cute little hot cocoa cup of joy. And I just think it's so, so cute. Time to move into some gift ideas that you do have to pick up from a store or online. The first one is actually one of two products that the company Breo sent me. And y'all, when they reached out, I was so excited because the two products they're sending are things that have actually been on my wish list to get. And so that's why I'm super excited to try it. So the first one, and I have not put it on yet and I'm dying to. This is the N5 Mini Neck and Shoulder Massager. So as a person who is constantly on her computer, constantly looking down and crafting on devices, this is like my worst area. And this right here is supposed to kind of simulate a nice deep shiatsu massage, okay? So you're gonna put this on. Let me show you real quickly. There are 4 buttons on here. The bottom button is your power button. It does have an auto feature where it'll turn off after 10 minutes, so that's a bonus. The next one is mode. There are 2 modes for this massager. One is a kneading and the other is more of a pulsing massage. The next one up is heat, and then the top one is your intensity. That's going to be your lower, slower speed and your higher, faster speed. Oh my gosh, what? Okay, y'all, this is a legit, totally legit massager. Sold. Definitely would recommend. Definitely. One more gift idea from the company Breo. That is their Scalp Trilogy Massager. So this is what it looks like, just like this. It comes with a nice little case over the bristles. It does have, again, the charging port, so you just plug it in to charge it. No need to worry about batteries. And then what I like about this thing is you can take it into the shower. On the back, there is a small compartment where you can add some liquid. So you can add up to 3 millimeters of liquid. You could do shampoo, you could do conditioner. If you like to do essential oils or any type of hair oil, you could put that in there and then you're ready to go. So the brush itself actually has 3 different modes. There's a slow massage, a quick massage, and then the third mode goes back from slow to fast. Okay, into the scalp. Hold on. Ah, okay, there we go. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay. This feels so good. I can imagine that if you use this, especially like with your shampoo and conditioner, oh my God, I really like this. If you'd like more information on these 2 gift ideas, check the description box down below. Time for some gift wrapping hacks, especially when it comes to gift cards. So I know a lot of people love to receive gift cards, and I don't know about you, but sometimes I like to kind of amp up the presentation of the gift card because it is just kind of a small piece of plastic, especially when maybe you're giving several gift cards and it's a little bit of a lower amount. So I'm about to show you kind of what I did for my son's vocal ensemble. There are 18 kids in his vocal ensemble, and I gave each of them a $5 Starbucks gift card, but I kind of wanted to, I don't know, make the presentation a little fun. So check out this idea. Here is the spread of things that we will be using to pull these little gifts together. My son and I just sat down, chatted, pulled these together. It was a lot of fun. So you need to start with some type of container. I'm using these little Dollar Tree plastic candy containers. I know Dollar Tree had Christmas trees and snowflakes. I'm not sure if they had another one, but that's what I remember. You'll need tape, cellophane wrap. Again, got that from Dollar Tree, and then either ribbon or some type of baker's twine. Now the key here is when, especially working with these little candy containers, I like to take a piece of tape and go ahead and tape the cellophane to the bottom and then start filling it. It just makes it a little bit easier when you end up wrapping this. Now, in order to make this budget friendly, you want to buy items in bulk that will help you stretch your dollar. So first off, candy, okay? You can't go wrong with buying a bunch of candy. So we filled these up with a variety of different pieces of candy. The next thing is we grabbed some little stockings, and then inside the stockings, Sam put a candy cane, and then I ordered some special pens and pencils. You can order those for so cheap. Everybody needs fun pens. I mean, flare pens are great, markers are great, Sharpies, everybody could use a Sharpie. So think about types of pens. I ordered some treble clef pens along with some music note pencils. And then we added a homemade ornament that just gives it that extra personal touch, which makes it really great. And then of course the gift card goes on top. Now to finish it off, the first one that I did, because I made kind of, Sam wanted me to make an example for him to look at, I used scissors, and honestly this just gave me, the cellophane was such a pain to cut. And then I remembered I had my little wrapping paper cutter, I don't know what it's actually called, but you just slide it across and oh my gosh, it made all the difference. So if you don't have one of these to help you with your wrapping, you definitely need to check one out. But that's these little gift cards all wrapped up in a cute little package. Another way to bulk up a gift card and add a DIY component is to go to the wood section of your favorite craft store, whether it's Hobby Lobby, Michael's, or even Dollar Tree. One thing I love to pick up are coasters, and there's usually a variety of different kinds of coasters that you can pick up, and you could add vinyl to them, you could add paint to them, but I'm going to do some wood stamping with my Versatool. So I've grabbed my Versatool. You guys have seen me use this probably the most with the little knife attachment when I try to cut plastic and melt it off. I'm just going to remove that and then put on one of my little symbols, which happens to be a music note. Now they do have letters, they do have numbers, so you definitely could do a letter, you know, the first letter of a last name. You could do a last name. You could even do a wedding date. So you definitely could customize this to however you want. And the Versatool, honestly, it's not a very expensive tool. It's a great one to have in your stash if you don't have one. So all I'm going to do is I am going to practice burning it on my little practice wood and just kind of stamp it to kind of figure out how long I need to hold it down, how much pressure, kind of get the knack of it all. And then once I do that, I'm just going to put one music note in the corner of all of the coasters. And one nice thing about the Versatool, and a little tip for you, is when you're working with these little metal stamps, whether it be a letter, a number, a symbol, and you go down to stamp it and maybe you don't get the full coverage that you want. There were a couple that my music notes were not quite what I wanted them to look like. You simply can pick a different tip and go in and just kind of finish the look yourself, and trust me, no one will know. Let's get this thing wrapped up. Now I'm using 2 nesting boxes from Dollar Tree. These are a great buy. I can't remember if it's 3 or 4 boxes, but definitely worth $1.25. And I put some crinkle paper in there. These little red bags came from the Target dollar spot, and they are perfect size for little ornaments. Then for the coasters, I took some Target gift cards that I picked up, and I'm taking it out of the little paper thing, grabbing a piece of painter's tape to put on the back of the gift card to kind of stick it to that top coaster, and then grab some ribbon that I had in my stash from Hobby Lobby, wrapped it around and tied it off, trimmed it up, and then added a little bit of Dollar Tree greenery and some berries to the top of the coasters. To finish this off, I took my coasters and put them in the box along with the ornament, put the lid on, and I'm just going to do a simple ribbon on this one. I'm just going to tie it off with some of this sparkly ribbon. This definitely is a great ribbon to pick up if you're not big on doing fancy gift wrapping and what have you, this little ribbon is perfect to just add a little bit of sparkle under your tree. As far as more ideas for gift wrapping and kind of adding your own personal touch, you can grab these little bags from Dollar Tree and just take some fabric and just simply glue on some cute little pockets on the front to make these a really cute little gift bag. You could also turn them into the Grinch like I did with these. These are actually bags sent to me for the mystery box, so that turned out really well, and I've actually already used them to put some gifts in there. You can take chiffon ribbon and add a name to it. That's another little personal touch you can do. Now, here are some ideas of some gifts that you can pull together and make that I have done over the years. Let's talk stocking stuffers. So the first tip, trick, hack, whatever you want to call it, I have for you is something I've been doing for years, and it literally is a game changer. So if you're like me, I like to pick up stuff throughout the year as I see it, and the way I keep track of it is I buy these really big Ziploc bags, like the super size. I honestly don't even know. I don't even know what it is, but it's the really big ones, okay? And what I like about this is I put the person's name on it, and then as I buy stuff, I can drop it in the bag. It's clear, so I can see what I have in there, how much stuff I have in there, and I can take a snapshot of it, you know, and kind of spread out the items. So if I'm out shopping, I can be like, oh, what's in there? Like, what else do I need for their stocking? So that is my biggest tip as far as like storing the items and kind of keeping track of what you've bought for the stockings. The next thing I try to do is I find that you get more bang for your buck if you buy in bulk. So one thing I always do is some type of self-care type item. So I've got a couple that will work for him or her. So the first thing I love to put in stockings are shower steamers. Now, one more hack, tip, or trick: when you buy things in bulk, you want to pick up, and I just have this little pack here, some little bags. And what I find is that sometimes the things may not be individually wrapped, or for instance, like shower steamers, they are smelly. I mean, smelly in a good way, but I don't necessarily want them to smell up everything else in the stocking. So I just have these little pack of cookie bags. I got them on Amazon. Again, I will link everything I possibly can down below in the description box. If I forget, just ask me in the comments and I promise I'll circle back and get to you. But anyway, I got this huge pack of these little bags. So this shower steamer came with 21 shower steamers. So I gave each of my kids 7, and like I said, let me dig in here and find one. I just put them in these little individual bags like this. Will it focus? And then that way they're all kind of contained together, and it kind of holds in the smell. So shower steamers are a great thing. They kind of take up a lot of space. Now, another item I like to put in there to kind of help bulk up and fill up space in the stockings are, hold on, I'm jumping around here, socks. Everybody needs socks, but I like to do fun character socks, and I typically wait for Target to do their 30% off coupon. So I ended up being able to buy a ton of socks for 30% off, plus they had an extra 10% off Target Circle off your purchase. So I got a really good deal on socks. So socks are one thing I definitely put in everybody's stocking. I was about to say bag, but stocking. The next thing I like to do are eye masks. And yes, I give them to the guys too, because they may seem kind of tough and, you know, oh, I'm not going to use those. But I tell you, if you have anybody in your life, any men, I should say, that have allergies or their eyes get watery or puffy or at the end of the day are tired, you know, and they're like, oh, my eyes are tired, make them put one of these on. And I'm telling you, especially, like, say it's for the allergies and maybe they'll wear it if they won't wear it otherwise. My son doesn't mind putting them on there. He likes it. So I do buy a box of 20 of these, and then everybody gets eye patches in their stocking as well. Another item for the stockings are going to be some glass nail files. I feel like everybody could use a nail file, and I got this 3-pack. There was a pink, a purple, and a black, which works out great. And it comes in a little case, so typically every year everybody gets a fresh new nail file for the year. Another thing that I always give every single year are these Carmex, the little mini chapsticks. I do the mini ones just because people lose well, I should say people. My kids lose chapstick all the time. And so with the minis, I feel like it's just a little bit of a better option, and they like these little flavors. These are really good. This is actually one of my favorite chapsticks, are the Carmex ones. And so I always give them a couple of mini chapsticks in their stocking. And the last self-care type item that all three, him and her, receive are gonna just be face masks. I got this really fun pack of like all these kind of Christmas themed different masks that do different things. And so, yeah, they all get these, so they'll have a nice fresh face and, I don't know, be fresh and clean. Now moving on to my son and Mr. Cheap, they always get some Dr. Squatch soap. They love this stuff, and y'all, it actually smells really good, and some of them actually have like the little you know what I'm talking about, exfoliating scrubby things in it. They smell so good. I mean, you can get it pretty much several places, Walmart, Amazon, where have you. So they always get a couple of soaps. All three of my kids also get some type of candy cane with their favorite candy in it. So always one of these in their stockings. Okay, so one thing I got my son that I thought was really cool, it's called a fidget pen, okay? So it's an actual pen. This is what the set looks like. Let me put it up there, hold on. See if I can get the focus. Focus, focus, focus. Okay, this is what the set looks like, okay? Sorry, it's out of focus. Hold on. Focus, sesame seeds. All right, there we go. So this is what the set looks like. It's called a fidget pen. And the pen itself, you can write with, okay? So it is a writing pen, and you can easily take out the insert, and then these little things all separate, but they're magnetic. And it's got all these extra little, like, ball things in here. Hold on. Can y'all see that? All these little ball things in here. So it's like a total great little, you know, a fidgety thing to play with. So I got that for him. I think he's really going to like that. But yeah, so that's something that he will definitely be getting in his stocking. And then the other thing my kids typically get is they always get a couple of gift cards in there. And what I like to do is I do it for like $5 quick treats places. So maybe a $5 Baskin Robbins gift card, a $5 Starbucks gift card, a $5 Sonic gift card. And they just get a kind of a random assortment of some quick little treats, snacks, what have you, that they can pick up on the go. Some additional ideas for her for stocking stuffers is, of course, hair clips. My daughter is obsessed with hair clips. I don't know if you know anybody that is, but she, you know, always wants the new hair clips, alligator clips, all kinds of clips. So I definitely always kind of refresh your hair clips, hair ties, scrunchies. That's an extra thing you can put in there. I also found this really cute. She loves dinosaurs. It's one of those little beauty bands that you just wear when you're washing your face. So I thought she would really like that. And my kids are also getting, I forgot to share this, all of them. I bought it in a pack of 3 are these mini puzzles. It came in a pack of 3. They had different themes, and so they will be getting some little puzzles. And of course, makeup. This was an elf Revolution. I guess there's an elf line. Revolution has an elf line, so I thought that was fun. Makeup is always a good one. And then my son had his advent calendar was Squishmallows, and so there happened to be exactly 2 extras left over. And so I saved the avocado because my daughter just loves avocado for one daughter, and then the other one, there was a dumpling, and I saved that for her because she loves Asian food. So that's just a quick little kind of fun plushie to put in there. And as far as Mr. Cheap goes, I typically will throw a magazine in there. I put oatmeal cream pies in there because he loves those. Also, we'll usually throw some type of sports magazine in there. And then I found this, which if you have a man in your life or anybody, honestly, that when they're hanging a picture or working with screws, they put them in their mouth and they hold it there. Like, I'm always worried they're going to swallow it. This is just a little magnetic wristband. I think it was like $7 on Amazon, and they can just slap it down there, and then you're not going to the ER because they swallowed a screw. Okay? So I think this is a great little thing for him, at least for my mind anyway. Also, as far as the Carmex goes for him, he likes this kind. I guess it's more manly. I don't really know, but he prefers this one. Other things that I throw in the stocking sometimes, new toothbrushes typically get thrown in there, as well as I also give Mr. Cheap new boot socks. And then, yeah, that's about it that I put in there. So I try to bulk it up, have a combination of bulk up items, but then like I said, I really do try to buy in bulk, so to speak, and just divide it up, and it just comes up so much more cost effective. If you have a great stocking stuffer idea, drop it down below so that those people looking for ideas can get some from you. Now, I quickly wanted to pull this in to give you a little update on something I made last year. So last year I did do the delivery drivers snacks outside of my door, and I put them in a metal bin and had, drinks and candy and chips and all things organized. Well, after seeing Shannon and Whitney put it on a cart, I decided I think a cart would be more feasible because I could keep it a little more organized. And so I just found this cheap cart, and I took some vinyl and cut it out on my Cricut to just say, thank you, delivery drivers, help yourself. And so now I kind of have it broken down to where the top part of the cart is all sweets. Then I've got my salty on the second little tier, and then on the bottom there's more drinks. So I just wanted to show you a little update of my new cart. And that's going to wrap up my Christmas extravaganza video. Now, I need your feedback, so please drop it down below in the comments. I would love to know if you like the idea of this video, and if so, if you'd like me to do it every single year. This was kind of a last minute idea for me, so I did end up kind of throwing it together, and there were a lot of things I really wanted to put in here, but I just ran out of time. So if you like the idea of this, and if there's like certain segments you want to see in the Christmas extravaganza, drop all those ideas down below, and I will make sure to make this happen every single year. I'm going to leave you with a look at some more of my Christmas decor in my house. So until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!